Russia interfered with the 2016 U.S. elections, former Secretary of State and Exxon Mobil CEO Rex Tillerson said during a Thursday evening visit to Houston.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russia interfered with the 2016 U.S. elections, former Secretary of State and Exxon Mobil CEO Rex Tillerson said during a Thursday evening visit to Houston. Making his first public appearance in nearly 9 months, Tillerson spoke at a fundraiser for the MD Anderson Cancer Center, where he participated in a conversation with CBS News veteran Bob Schieffer. "What Russia wants to do is undermine our confidence and undermine the world's confidence in us," Tillerson said. Describing Russian President Vladimir Putin as a very calculating and very opportunistic leader, Tillerson said Putin's strategy is to undermine the U.S. influence around the globe. Tillerson rose through the ranks and became CEO of Exxon Mobil in January 2006. Under an exit deal with Exxon Mobil to become Secretary of State, Tillerson received an estimated $180 million. So often, the president would say, "Here's what I want to do and here's how I want to do it," and I would have to say to him, "Mr. President, I understand what you want to do, but you can't do it that way. It violates the law," Tillerson said.
This post received a score of 20,071, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
New remarks today by Tillerson on his time with Trump.
"I feel like it violates the law" was a commonly used phrase in the first couple of months of his administration. Then he fired everyone that was afraid of prison.
According to Woodward's Sphere, this is mostly accurate. Most everyone who worked in the White House hated Trump, as well as each other, and frequently had to run interference on his terrible and/or illegal ideas, up to and including snatching shit off his desk hoping he'd forget about it until later.
Woodward mentioned something else that really blew my mind. 30 minutes after that, WikiLeaks released the Podesta emails. The media forgot all about Russia as they hurried to cover the new and juicy information. According to the book, the joint statement came at 3 p.m., the Pussy tape at 4:05 p.m. and Podesta at 4:30 p.m.
Most of the bullshit he does is then covered by some stupid controversy by him or some actors doing something stupid.
Honestly, it seems like a more common tactic from him is to do something stupid, and then just do something even stupider. So that we're in a state of constantly not focusing on the previous stupid thing he did.
It's a shady business tactic that he learned from his dark overlord father. Make all news seem sketchy so real news is questionable. If your enemy hurts you, hurt them back by making you look like the victim. It's a child's argument. Well, he did it first. He's truly the worst example how a human being can be. Edit. Okay, you guys have convinced me. There are still people like Stalin, Hitler, Mao and Pol Pot. So I correct myself and say he's the worst example how human behavior can be. Well, he hasn't committed a genocide yet, so I think worst example is a bit extreme. But the guy still has time.
Hamstringing the EPA, pushing coal and ignoring climate change are slow-motion genocide across multiple generations.
Rex did have enough time behind the scenes to really see how Trump operated. Ever since Trump dumped him, I think he has been waiting to spill some of the beans.
Hey, I just wanted to manipulate some laws to make my company rich, not become a fucking traitor to my country and do all this illegal shit.
Tillerson was first recommended to then-President-elect Trump for the Secretary of State role by former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice during her meeting with Trump in late November 2016. Rice's recommendation of Tillerson to Trump was backed up by former Secretary of Defense Robert Gates, 3 days later. Media speculation that he was being considered for the position began on December 5, 2016. On December 9, transition officials reported that Tillerson was the top candidate for the position. He literally did not know what he was getting into.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.